How to draw cryptocurrency trends easy tutorial. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can basically add your cryptocurrency trends to any trading platform that you have or any trading that you are doing on your any platform. So without any delay, let's get into the video. So for today's video I'm going to use binance.com and I'm going to use the spot trading of Binance to show you how you can basically draw the trend lines and how you can draw the cryptocurrency trend on Binance. So I'm just going to this was my basic dashboard, and I went into the trading and I clicked on the spot trading to open up the spot trading platform for me. It is opening up right now, and then I will show you how you can basically add your trend, cryptocurrency trend. But before you do that, first of all, what you need to do is you have to decide what pair you're going to use for your trading. So it depends upon the coin, the pair that you are going to use. Trend lines are going to depend on that because they are going to basically differ for each pair that you have. So right now I'm using BTC and USDT. If you go onto your market on your Binance, you can do all the market research. You can see what is going into profit these days, what is going into loss these days, and after that you can choose a pair for yourself. After that you can draw a trend for that pair. So I have my BTC and USDT right here, and this is the trend that I have, and it is a 1 day trend. So it also depends upon what kind of trend you want. Like if you are a person who he wants to earn profit at the end of the day, like you want to have your basically trade, day-to-day trader. For a day-to-day trader, it is important that they make profit at the end of the day. So you are going to basically go for 4 hourly chart or 1 hourly chart or 15-minute chart, because that's how you're going to make different trends, and that's how you're going to trade a different use different trading statistics so that you make profit at the end of the day. Otherwise, for other investors who make trends for a longer period of time, or who invest money for a longer period of time, they can go for 1 day trends or 1 week trends, or there are other options as well, like this one. If I click on this, I have different time intervals, and I have different like 1 month time duration as well. So for that, it is going to be like that. So after that, you have done that, you have to choose what kind of trade you use, what kind of trade you do. It is a day-to-day trade, it is a 1 month trade or something like that, and what is your strategy and everything. And after you are done with that, after you have you have thought about everything, you can just go on and start making your trend lines. To make trend lines on Binance, it is very easy. You can just click on this option right here, and you can just click on that, and here you will have a menu, you will have some options from which you can make your trend lines. So right here, as you can see, this is the trend line that we are going to use today. If I click on this option right here, it also has extended trend line. It has a horizontal trend line, vertical trend line, cross line, parallel channel, ray, and price lane. So I'm just going to go with the simple trend line with this right here. And now I have a color for this trend line. Like I can choose a different color, like I can make it red, because red pops out really early. But as you can see, I already have red on my chart, so I'm just going to go with yellow, because yellow is something that really brings caught our attentions. And then I can also choose the thickness of my line. Is it going to be straight, it is going to be dotted, or some lined, or I can just go on and choose the width. I'm going to make it a little bit thick, so I can see what is going on. So my first trend is going to be right here. Let's say I am someone, I'm going to I'm making a trend that the currency is going up on this part of the graph, and then it is going down on this part of the graph. So I'm just going to click on this option to this option. I'm going to make this as a trend. So to make a trend, you also have to thoroughly study the chart. Like if you're going to make a trend for 1 day, you have to study the charts of that day and the day before to see what is going on, and what if the thing that you're marking is even a trend or not. Is it a simple depression, or is it a trend? Like you can thoroughly see that after how many declines a rise comes up, or after how many rise declines come up, major declines come up. For example, like this one right here, this decline, it is a very major decline. So it might be a trend, like after this many intervals, a major decline like this one comes up. So if you see something that is kind of unusual happening on the graph, like these the lines like this, like 1 2 1 2 1 2, like this is what normally goes on in crypto world. But a decline like this, or a rise like a similar like this one, is something that is notable. So if you see something like this, you need to check for these more. And if you see more of these on your like say I'm having a 1 day report, if I go into 1 week report, and if I see more of these, I can make say that okay, so this is basically a trend. And for that I can make a trend line. Like, wait a second, let me choose the trend line option again. This one. Okay, so this is my trend line right here. It is starting from the top and ending at the bottom. So here you have your trend lines, like it is starting from 21510.71 and it is ending at 16625.99. So you can just do that and you can make a trend line for yourself and you'll be good to go. And you can make as many trend lines as you want for yourself, and so that you know what is going on in the market. It is important that to study the whole market, it is important that you make different lines. When you're going through the whole report of 1 week, you can see that the graph chart is becoming very, very long. So for that, what you need to do is you make more and more trend lines to see that if the thing that is happening is actually the thing that is going on, or you can just, for doing that, what you can do is you can change the view of your chart. Like this is right now I'm having an original view. You can go on to the trading view and you can have a chart in a little bit different dimensions, and it will be easier for you to make trend lines onto that. Okay, so this is the trading view right here. Here you can make your trend lines as well. Like, just click on this line as well easily and just make a trend line from this bar to this bar, and this is it. Okay, this is your trend, and as you can see, this also shows up on the bar chart right here. So if you want to move your bar chart along, you can just go that and you can see what is happening earlier, and you can just go back and you can see what is happening at the back. And you can also zoom this whole chart in. Like if you want to see what is actually happening at this spot right here, you can just zoom this in and you can zoom in out eventually. You can just go on after zooming in that much, you can just go back and you can see where you put yourself a line, and you can just study the whole line in a depth, in the detail, so that you know that you haven't made a mistake and what are your correct parameters of making that kind of line. You can also have an in-depth view of what is happening. Like if you click on this, you can have a more in-depth view of each of the curve that we have and the smallest depression on that curve that is happening. So as you can see, these are the small depressions that are happening on our curves. And to study the whole market, it is important that you go through these details, because they are important when you when later on when you become a trader, a professional trader. It is important that you know about these things so that you don't have to go through these again and again. And when you're making your trends, when you're making your trend lines, you can just do that from here and there, because you know everything and you have seen all of this stuff before. So this is how basically you can add your trend lines onto your Binance, and it works for any marketplace. It works for any trading platform that you have. It can be just just go on to any trading platform, open your spot trading and just start making lines. Every trading platform give you a trend line, a tool at the side, or at upper corner or right side corner, or at a lower corner somewhere. So you can just go on and find that, and you can start making trends, because trends are important when you are into trading and when you want to buy or when you want to sell something. Without trends, you will be lost, because you cannot just remember every little detail of the whole bar chart. At that point, something was going up and something was going down. You cannot remember that. You cannot remember the values that are happening. So for the repetition of values, to see which values are are repeating themselves, which are going in favor and which are going against you, you can just make these trend lines so that the whole process is easier for you. Whenever you look at the chart, you look at those lines, you just get reminded of everything. So okay, it was going up at that time, it was going down at that time, or something like that. So this is how basically you make cryptocurrency trends, and this is how basically you make the trend lines for cryptocurrency and for your trading platform. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any query, you can just comment it down in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you guys. And keep watching my videos, and please just give this video a big thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take good care of yourselves, and bye bye.